I'm delighted to be joined by Renee Gesenick from Novartis. We're going to be talking about your session at the upcoming Unleash America event, which we're all very excited about. Without giving too much away, Renee, can you give me a flavour of what you're going to be revealing, discussing, and working through in your session at Unleash America?
Yeah, first of all, super excited, John, to join Unleash and be able to share some of the work we're doing at Novartis. What I'm going to be sharing is our work around trying to predict the skills we need at Novartis to be successful in the future, to reimagine medicine. The pharmaceutical industry at large is facing tremendous change. It has huge opportunities to really be able to treat diseases like never before, but it's also transforming radically. And I think that's really something where we try to understand how can we prepare our talent and our people? How can we up and reskill our people at scale? And for that, of course, to upskill and reskill, you need to be able to understand what for. And I will be discussing, first of all, how do we try to predict the skills needed in the future? And second of all, how do we actually build then an end-to-end skill system that you cannot just only predict and plan and say these are the skills you need, but you're also able to seamlessly connect different talent solutions like a talent marketplace or a learning experience platform into that. So you really are able to also up and reskill at scale based on the needs that you've identified as a company.
An element that I pulled out from the synopsis of your talk, which I thought was really interesting, was the idea that predicting talent and skills needed to build, it says build/buy/borrow for the future. So the borrow element really interested me. Are we talking about, do you think there's going to be kind of reskilling from different teams in organizations, or are we going to be looking at bringing people in who've kind of got discrete skill sets for certain projects from outside, a more gig economy based idea for pharma? What's the Novartis perspective on that?
So, I mean, in essence, when you think about the whole topic around becoming a more skill-centric organization, it's all about breaking down jobs into smaller tasks and activities. And then just like you talked about, the gig economy are able to find people that have the skill, have the ability to perform a certain task. And obviously, we've launched the talent marketplace that we're trying to create that gig economy internally. So you kind of borrow talent for a short-term project assignment from another place of the organization that is able to help you fulfill your task. And it's also, of course, something that helps the development of that individual. But obviously, also when you talk about borrow, there's an element where you might not only borrow from within your organization, but of course you extend that and really also see how you can work much more flexibly outside, I guess, the borders of your internal organization and are more flexibly able to pull in external work as needed, as you might have swings in capacity needed for your organization.
Thanks, Renee. I've only got one last question. This is just a kind of a little preview of the event, but I'm keen to understand. We've obviously been through huge change across the world, not least in pharma for very obvious reasons, and the projects that certain companies have had to take on and shifting their perspective, pivoting to certain different industries. How much of your role and in the wider organization as well is about change management? Because we can't deny that similar things might happen again, and obviously it's a very unpredictable area that we're dealing with in terms of global public health. So how much do you have to deal with change management across Novartis, do you think?
I mean, tremendously, right? I mean, if you think about planning and transforming your organization, of course, planning is one bit, then you need to execute on what you think the future will be, and you need to change your organization. And I think we've been doing tremendous work, for example, with our culture. We talk about Inspirus, Curious, and Bost, where we really want to kind of lay the grounds of having an organization that and a culture that is able to nurture talent, that is able to more flexibly adjust to the requirements of the future. We're implementing things like a talent marketplace, learning experience platform that help to kind of foster that agility to be more flexibly able to respond to changing needs. But of course, all these different things need to fall in place and need to be kind of working together in order for you as an organization actually to change and reimagine medicine. So, and I think that that's hugely important, because I think the planning and the strategy is one part, but then of course you need to have the organization that is able to actually pick it up and change accordingly. And therefore it's a huge part of everything we do, and of course also a huge part of my role as well.
Thank you. We're going to leave it there because we don't want to reveal everything about what you're going to be talking about. But it's really great to get some of your time, and really looking forward to see you in Vegas.
Thank you so much, John. Yeah, same here. Very much looking forward to a great event.